going on, everybody? I want to thank you guys for checking out the Mark Jam Moves YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to find balance for a handstand. Along with that, we're going to talk about the many benefits that come with handstanding. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell next to that subscription button. That way you won't miss any important videos posted to this channel. Well, here are my top 10 benefits to handstanding, but in no particular order. Number 10 is going to give you a nice solid core. So when we talk about the core stabilizes your entire body. If you're off balance, that means something's going on with that core. So if you want to maintain a strong core, I highly recommend handstands. Number 9, handstands, what do? They help flush out the fluid that's in your body. So a lot of times we're standing on our feet a lot, we're walking, we're moving around, and that fluid goes down to our legs and our feet. Now again, to flush that fluid out, you want to get upside down. It's going to help flush out that fluid. Number 8. It's going to help out your digestive system. Now, when we think about the foods that we eat, sometimes they get stuck, right? So in order to get those foods from an unstuck position, getting upside down will help out with that. Along with that, it's going to help improve all blood flow to your digestive system. 7, it's going to help strengthen your arms and shoulders. For me, the triceps has helped build up that. My shoulders really improve strength-wise as opposed to just doing the regular weights. I noticed that my strength went up drastically when I started handstanding. So you want to get to those handstands. Number 6, no equipment needed. So you don't have to pay for a gym membership. You don't have to pay for a trip to the gym. You don't have to pay for this. You don't have to pay for that. You are your own gym. So handstands really work the entire body. Get to it. Number 5 is going to help increase that grip strength, right? So a lot of you messaging me saying, how can I strengthen my grip, this and that? You know, my wrists are weak, my forearms are weak. Handstands will help you strengthen your grip. Number 4, so I kind of talked about this before, but it's going to help increase your balance. So when we think about, we walk every day, we're upright all the time, but when you get upside down, it's going to improve your overall balance, right? So I always tell you guys, when you're handstanding, it's good to work on the leg balances as well, because when we talk about balance, upside down and right side up work hand in hand, so keep working on it. Number 3, it reverses stress and puts us in a good mood. So when we go upside down, the blood flow to our brain calms us and puts us in good spirits. So you want to make sure you're getting upside down every day, especially when you feel like you're in a bad mood. Number 2, it's fun, right? So when you want to have a good time, you can't think of anything to do, handstanding is fun, especially once you start getting a little bit good at it. You can try different things. You can try to balance on different equipment. You can take your fun to another level when you have accomplished a pretty good handstand. Number 1 is going to help improve your focus. So with so much mental health issues going on today, along with high suicide rates, getting upside down, the blood flow, what is it going to do? It's going to help improve your overall focus, which ultimately leads you to removing fear, removing anxiety. For me, I know it's applied to my life, especially getting over fears, right? So you really want to get upside down. All right, guys, so we're going to start with arm alignment, grip, and hand placement. So you want to have your hands shoulder distance apart, arms nice and straight. And you can do the test here to make sure your shoulders are in line with the wrist. All right. So I like to push my fingers underneath to make sure I can have a little bit of space underneath the fingers. That way it enables me to have a nice grip on my surface. And then you want to straighten the legs out. You can hold a plank here. You can hold your plank for about 30 seconds. All right. This next step is you want to kick up, starting in that tabletop, and then just, let your body get used to being upside down. You can spend the next few weeks doing this. I wouldn't go past 3 weeks of just working on this here, and make sure you breathe. And then you can slowly, carefully come out of it. All right. The next step after that, after you spent several weeks, you want to kick up using the wall to the side. All right, so your inside foot is going to be in. You're going to practice opening and closing the legs. Now, this is going to help you find balance and then help you get over your fear of falling. All right. If you want to learn how to fall, I have the e-download Superhuman Handstands. It's going to show you everything on that particular e-download. All right. You even want to make sure you breathe when you're at this step, opening and closing the legs and slowly coming out of it. All right. Now the next step is kicking up free and tapping the feet together. So you're not using the wall here at all. All right. So you want to tap and try to find balance and hold as long as you can every time you kick up. All right. And this is how you start to find a little bit of balance. All right. Now, once you find balance, you want to try to enter into your handstand with different methods to see which one you like to use. I like to do this one here when you go from crow to handstand. That's the way I learned to go into handstand. You also want to try different handstands. Scorpion was the one that clicked for me. Once I learned Scorpion, I was able to go to a straight-legged handstand. All right, you can try split-legged handstand, wide-legged handstand, all types of different handstands, and just stick with what works for you until you find balance. Once you found balance, then you can go for the straight handstand. Now, I'm demonstrating the tucked handstand. Now, if you want to come away from that banana back, this is what you need to go for. That's going to complete today's video. Keep in mind, if you want a little bit more out of handstands, I have an e-download on my website. I'll put the link below. Also, if you're a total beginner, you don't know where to start, you can get that video as well. So it's Superhuman Handstands. It's going to start you off from a beginner level and take you all the way up to an advanced level to where you're, you know, walking up and down stairs. If you don't want to get to that point where you're doing that and hopping off blocks, you don't have to do that. If you just want to be able to do a handstand, this e-download is for you as well. Well, until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you share it, and I'm out.